party sheet, you will find some treasure that you guys find that the hill giants have accumulated over the last.
All right.
Well, it's a fair accumulation, so they've been doing pretty well for themselves.
There's a toll to cross this stairway.
You find the signs of some slain harpies and trolls as well.
Mm.
Okay.
So there's some stuff in there. There's stuff, of course, you'll never use, like a +2 defending bladed scarf.
Well, you need to take a special feat for that anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Unless you
Exotic
had
weapon. But it's +2. And if you had a rogue, that's a good way to hide a weapon. Especially if you're going to places where you're not supposed to carry any weapons.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's a campaign specific item too. It's a Varisian thing. The
Mammoth
blade
bone
is.
statue of a mammoth. Sounds like it's big.
What's the weight on that one? 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Not that huge.
Does somebody already have an efficient quiver that uses arrows a lot?
I think the only one that really uses arrows all the time is
Alendro?
Alendro, yeah.
And if he hasn't already got one, that's a good thing for him to take.
Yeah, they're handy.
Yeah. Yeah. It keeps his weight down.
I'll take the portion of remove disease.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in the wax sealed tin?
Let's see here.
Just an eye patch. I like that.
When you open it up, this tin contains the collection of severed noses.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So in there's a couple harpy beaks and troll noses as well.
So it's like a currency for harpies, I guess.
For giants.
We use gold, they use noses.
They use noses.
Never mind. I'm not interested.
I took one to cure moderates. There's 6 more left.
Take one.
Here's a chance for you to.
Amulet?
It's a chance
What's
for you to use.
anklet?
I think it's just a mithril anklet. I think it's a piece of jewelry.
No, just price.
I think so.
The lost crown.
Yeah, let's get a history check. Our knowledge nobility. I know Alexis has been chomping at the bit to do this one.
Uses knowledge. Yeah.
I just have a point in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's enough. Oh no. Ratatouille knows. Ratatouille knows that if you take this crown to Janderhof, you might get more for it. But it's the lost crown of the Pelgrims clan, one of the oldest noble families in Janderhof.
Okay.
Just the jewelry and stuff alone, without any of the history, it's worth around 4K. If at some point during your travels you're passing by.
Yeah. Well, I might hang on to it for now. It's not a big item, right?
No, it's a crown. It's a dwarf-sized crown.
And if we sell the bladed scarf, it's a +2 weapon. So it'll be good bucks.
Yeah, 18,000. So it'll be 9,000 on the sale.
So the +1, you were going to split some of the undead bane arrows.
Whoever wants to take them can take them.
Okay, well, I think Al should take some of them.
Okay, I'll put them on the sheet for him.
Put them in the efficient quiver.
Okay.
And what is the scroll of Sahedron sacrifices?
That was from Turtleback Ferry. Those are the people that were tattooed.
Oh, right. The names.
Yeah, that was
coming
from
back.
That was from
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
previous
hang on to
adventure.
that. Yep. But we didn't find them all.
No, a lot of them died in
They were sacrificed.
the casino sinking.
Yep. All right. All right. Anything else people need to take before we go? And the wax sealed tin is what you said the noses were in, right?
Yeah.
The mock-eyed black star sapphire and the moon eye patch, I'm assuming, are just jewelry.
Yep.
Okay. Same with the mithril anklet. That'll be expensive anklet. Showing off mithril. All right, I'm ready to travel.
Okay, so you have you guys collect all this stuff. Ratatouille has also collected something, a hill giant who's befriended him. His name is Clevus, Clevus.
We collect jewels. He collects undead.
Undead
and monsters.
And monsters. So he's learning about Jorgenfist. He's got accumulated a handful of knowledge. I don't know how he wants to go about explaining you guys, or whether he just wants to, what he wants to do with Clevus. So let's assume that until Naz chimes in with whatever, that he travels separately from you. Kind of.
I'll just make camp early with this guy and let the party catch up to us, and then I'll go to the party.
Okay, because he wants to head back to Jorgenfist to warn the giants.
A few days, right?
Yeah, it does for sure. So if you guys travel ahead, the party can follow fairly easily, and then that gives you a pretty good idea of the route. Yep. I don't know what you're gonna do with. There's the message spell and stuff like that. You guys can.
Yeah, I'm assuming we keep that up because that's how we were communicating
we still have the bells too, right?
Yeah,
Between
exactly.
Alexis and.
So if you think you need to work anything out separate like that, because the giant's fearful of the party. Obviously, they just slaughtered 5 of his co-workers.
I tell him, I'll teleport us if the enemy gets near.
Okay.
We'll go to bed.
Okay. It's like putting an 8-year-old to bed. Now go to bed. Okay. So the next day, same thing. I pre-rolled.
When we get close, I want to tell the party.
Okay.
Everything he told me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Lots of clans. Hundreds of ogres.
How do you want to do that?
When Home Slice goes to bed, I'll just.
Okay. What's the range on message? It's 100 feet plus temp level, or is it farther than that?
Who cast it? Is that my casting, or is it
I imagine to be. I don't know. I don't know if Ratatouille has it, or maybe Nadia.
It would have been Nadia unless someone else did it, and
Okay.
Nadia's would be a little less range than if someone else. But it is 100 plus 10 per level, so.
Okay.
She's 8th level, so 180 feet, right?
Okay.
Okay. So we can stop camp just at when we understand that the range is beginning to fade. We'll maintain that distance, and then when he says they're going to stop, we'll stop. Then he can come back within range and talk to us.
Okay. Yeah. He'll just wait for the giant to go to sleep, and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah. So you know that Jorgenfist is a fortress in it's off the Storval Plateau in the Iron Peaks in a valley. If you follow the western edge of the Iron Peak Mountains, you'll come to the valley. The giant's pretty much leading you right there anyway, so you don't really have to do any extra work to find it. He's told you there's probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 clans of giants, ogres, hill giants, stone giants that have already are camped around Jorgenfist. Jorgenfist is like a circular fortress that only the leader and his higher ups go into. The leader's name's Magnimar. He's a stone giant, wizard of great power. It's a circular fortress, ringed wall. It's maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred feet in diameter. There's maybe half a dozen towers. He says that there's a main gate that the leaders of the clans use to go into the fortress. The rank and files, though, they're all just camped outside of the fortress. He says there's also a watchtower in the valley. A road that leads up to the watchtower and to the front door of the fortress, the front gate of the fortress. But it's mostly just scrubland. Low grass, like maybe a foot. Well, it's winter time now, so probably not even. You'd probably have to trudge through snow to get to it. It's fairly high up in the mountains, so it'll probably take another day to get before you get to the mouth of the valley.
So, with all these clans, you said there's like hundreds of giants?
Yeah, like each clan has 30, 40, 50 giants.
Yep.
And there's maybe 6 or 8. He has a tough time with numbers.
Yeah, he's the giant. So, but I thought you mentioned the last session that he said there was a way to get just to the king. Was there a back way in or a way not to go through the clans?
Not that he knows.
Not that he knows. Okay. Oh. What do we know about the Jorgenfist?
Let's see. Let's make a knowledge geography. Anybody has knowledge geography? You beat a DC 30 and I'll give you a couple tidbits.
Well, I can't.
It's a pretty obscure...
I haven't put a rank in there yet.
Yeah, it's a pretty obscure place known to mostly the people of the Storval Plateau and the Giants.
Yeah.
Knowledge what?
Knowledge geography.
Wow. No.
Once you got to the valley, you could probably use your magical abilities to scout it out.
24 wouldn't yield enough info to be useful since you wanted a 30.
Yeah. This is a pretty obscure one.
No worries.
Yeah. What we're looking for is if there's a back way in or some way that we can get to the castle, the keep without going through 400 ogres or giants rather.
There's a river in the Iron Peaks that leads to the Storval Deep. It's fairly close to Jorgenfist.
Does the river go through Jorgenfist?
Does not. So,
okay.
Let's see. The entrance to the valley is on the west side. So if you look on the map in the background of the room, you see the Iron Peaks and Jorgenfist. That you can see the river on the map. It's not a spectacular representation right there. The river's actually, it's actually fairly close to Jorgenfist, like within
And it
within
goes into the Jorgenfist
within
Deep from the mountains, right?
yeah, within about 100 meters, I would say.
Yeah. So that means they either they've dug a well inside the keep, or they have to go out and pick up water.
Yeah, the giant says there's a big valley. There's water's hard to find because it's cut into a cliff. The river cuts into a cliff. It's probably a cliff face of a couple 100 feet before it from where the plateau is, where Jorgenfist is, to the actual river down below.
Oh, so they have to go down and pick up water.
Either that, or they have to scrounge it from the snow, or
Well, that's true. You said there's snow on the ground.
use spellcasters, or
Yep.
drink mammoth blood, whatever they do.
So is this a full keep, a full castle, or is
Yeah.
it just
It's like a ringed fort. Like
okay?
says the walls are made of stone. The castles or the towers are 40, 50 feet tall. The walls are 30, 35 feet tall. It's pretty immense.
And that's where the big guy is. The king is in there.
That's where he's assembling his army. He's using that as a
Oh, but that's
base.
his headquarters.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know
Okay.
that. This is where they congregated.
And what would happen if the king was no more? Would they have to elect a new one, or would they go back to their own tribes?
This guy doesn't know
Okay,
the politics. He's just
it's true.
yeah. He doesn't. If there was another strong enough leader to take over, then
Above my pay grade.
yeah.
All right.
If whoever killed this guy was strong enough to keep the giants there, that would probably be who took over.
Okay. So I'm assuming how hard is it to get through the valley and to the other side of the castle?
It's not hard at all. It's hard to do it unseen.
No, that.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay.
You guys could maybe scout the area and try and find another pass through that leads to you trying to get to the river.
Yep. It was. We can
Like go around a peak, maybe come around the other side. That would
come around the other side. Yeah.
take a couple days. Why don't you let some invisible flyers scout things
Yep.
out first?
Scout things out. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can get you a kind of a homogeneous map that doesn't give anything
Did we-
away.
Did we rest for the night or not yet?
Oh yeah. Let me do an overnight rest, and you guys can set your hit points at whatever.
This will be the second day anyway.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So
We're zeroed out.
Yeah.
Weird.
There's another encounter. I'm just not going to bother with it. You guys will run roughshod over it.
but it's experience.
Okay.
No. I'm just kidding.
Fair enough. I will. Yeah, I can do that. It's not a problem. Rest. Overnight rest. Let's get
There we go.
Sushi's hit points to 0. Okay.
Yep.
What we'll do is this then.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so let's say just as you're getting towards the valley, you can tell that there's only one way to go in the valley. So once you're there, and it's like a steady climb up into the mountains. But you see some stone giant activity. It looks like there's a couple stone giants and 3 bears.
Grin and bear it. So we'll try and sneak up on them.
Okay. Let me just find the. I just clicked it off. I figured there's no point in running that, but let's run it. You never know, right?
It's true. Oh, I'm going to be one of the ones sneaking up on it,
Okay.
or trying to. We'll see.
Let's see here.
I gotta step away for a sec. Got someone at the door.
Sure thing.
Anybody else want to sneak up on them?
Let me prep up a map too.
I think the best sneakers are myself, Alendril, and Ratatouille. I think the other two are better than me.
Yeah, Alendrill's pretty capable. There's not a lot of cover.
There is or there isn't?
There's
There is?
not. Yeah, just not.
Okay.
Let me send out the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll just chuck you guys all down in there somewhere. You guys, we don't really have don't have to worry about distances or anything like that. So if you want to be like 400 yards back, or you guys clearly see these guys before they see you. Once you get within 100, 200 yards, though, it's fairly open. So it'd be pretty hard to disguise yourselves unless you have that ability to hide in plain sight, or stalk is another
Cover
one.
myself in snow and look like a snowman, right?
Yeah, like rangers and some like thieves and scouts, assassins are able to move over open territory stealthily.
Does anybody have those boots? There was the boots at the hinterland. Was there one of those?
Yeah, somebody took them.
I thought so.
They should be in the party sheet somewhere.
Okay. Oops, inventory.
Boots of what?
The hinterland, I think it was.
No? Boots of the Mire there was.
Yeah, I've got the boots of the mire. No, I thought there was a one. I think it's boots of the hinterland. I think it's called.
That's what I thought too.
And they let you travel. It may be another campaign or something.
No, I remember that as well. It was fairly recently.
I thought so. I don't see anything in the party sheet, so.
I don't either.
I've got special boots for riding and bringing.
Yep, you sure
Yep.
do.
Yeah, you need those. That's what gets you to 30-foot movement.
Huh? Feel like a big man wear those.
Yep.
All right,
I don't
let's
know.
see here.
Maybe we sold them by accident. I don't see them. All right. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, like I say, you can stealth to get to probably just outside of the second longbow increment. So just like 1 -2 penalty for a range.
Okay.
Unless you have some kind of special ability to creep up on somebody in the middle of daytime.
No, I think we'll
Invisibility,
have
stuff like
bows.
that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
We'll
there was
we'll
invisibility
use
sphere
bows.
was used.
Is it -2 for range?
Yeah,
Okay, and the bows are 100 yards.
100 or 110. Let's see.
That's true. I think it's composite. Or
Yeah, 110 for Alendrill's composite. Like I said, I don't know who used invisibility spear last time. Was it
so does somebody have
Was
an
it-
invisibility sphere?
Darsel?
Oh, I believe I used my crossbow once or twice.
No, invisibility sphere. That's a spell.
The same spell you guys used to sneak up on the giants on the stairs.
Couldn't be me.
Well, why don't you use that? We'll get closer.
It might have been Nadia. Ray might be at the door. Let me just check Nadia's sheet.
I have no invisibility. I can.
Okay, it's not Ratatouille, right?
I don't think it was.
No, I think you're right. I think it was Lou.
No, I don't think so. Not Nadia.
No, okay.
Okay, well,
I guess we're not using that.
let's do it the
right.
old-fashioned way.
Hack and slash.
All right. So I'll give you a free round of shots.
Yep. Just a one shot?
No. Do the whole round.
Full round? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Allendra's going to shoot at a bear.
Yeah, so am I.
So let's see here. That's a critical. Okay.
Is it 21 and a 20? Oh, yeah, hit. Okay.
So let's see here.
Go back to here we go. Wait, 8 and 1. Opposite ends. Okay, that 8 is only +4.
Okay.
So it's a 12 and a 5.
All righty. Okay, so the 21.
So 12 and a 5. So you need to give him back 12 hit points.
You need to give him back 12? What? Bear number 3? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's putting the power attack on my weapon.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I only get the 4 strength.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's fire up some initiatives.
All right. Initiative. There we go.
Sasha. What's Alexis' initiative? +2. Okay, so she'll go at some point. We'll just insert her as soon as Ray gets back. But in the meantime, Rampa, top of the pops, round number 1.
It was working so well before. I'll try and hit bear number 3 again before he gets a chance to become unflat-footed.
Missing a hit.
He might miss.
1 hit, yeah.
Okay, yep. What the hell was that?
Yeah, you still got your...
8. So it should be 8. It should be 6 and 4, 10.
Okay,
Not
so
19.
9 back.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. The bear howls out in pain. Stone Giant 1 just begins reacting, and he picks up a rock. Bear number 3, though, he starts to run. I'm going to say that there's, because I was giving you a range increment penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say there's a full round until he runs to this spot here.
Okay.
It's like 60 feet. That puts that much area in between you guys.
Okay.
Darsel.
Well, I will bless all my companions.
All right.
Good.
And
You have to do the effect as well. click on the effect.
So I have to do what?
Click on the effect. That drops it onto the characters that you have.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't just cast it. Oh, okay.
There we go. When you click cast, that records that it has been cast, and then you have to either trigger a savings throw or place an effect, which is kind of weird.
Great.
It should do it all at
Yeah.
once, but it doesn't.
It's true. Yeah.
All right. So Alendro will fire at the charging bear, who's now not out of range. He is in normal range. And hit twice. Why did I do it? Alendro damage. Okay, and 9 puts it to 84. All right. So the bear starts to wobble. Stone Giant number 2 communicates with Stone Giant number 1. He picks up a rock. They start moving. Ratatouille. So this guy here is... these guys here are still way back. Yet. There's about 60 feet between them.
No.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Okay. Okay, the Dire Bear 2 moves out of the zone of distance. Dire Bear 1 out of the zone of distance. Sasha, so Sushi will take flight and go around this way. You back yet, Ray? All right. I'll roll Alexis's initiative just to put her in so we don't forget her. Okay. So she rides forward. Rampa.
Okay. I will shoot at bear 3 again.
Okay. So you imagine that within charging distance, these bears could probably close in on you guys right now.
Yep, I understand. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is, if the first arrow hits him, I will drop my bow and ready my naginata.
Okay.
Not ready it, but have it in my hand.
If the first arrow drops him, kind of thing?
Sorry?
If the first arrow drops him?
Yes, if
Okay.
the first arrow drops him.
Good plan. Fire
So
away.
Okay. If it doesn't, I'll fire 2 arrows.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
If both miss,
Either one
though,
hits him.
what do you do then?
All right.
What do you do when the bear comes for you, brother?
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
I guess I'm done.
All right. Stone Giant number 1. Just going to throw a rock. I just want to see what's the range on these bad boys. It's probably pretty considerable. 180 feet. Okay. So he's still in the zone of distance. He's going to throw a rock at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm back listening now.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. We missed your turn last time. I'm assuming you probably just rode up.
I think they were going to sneak, and that is not one of my skills, so I would have used appropriate distance to not interfere with the sneaking.
Okay.
Be close enough to ride in as needed.
All right. Fires a rock at Alendro. And hits.
Ouch.
Boom. All right. And then moves up 30 feet. So he's almost out of the zone of distance. Dire Bear number 3. Gets to there and has 3 targets. We'll go Darsal, Alendril, or Rampa. 1, 2, Darsal. 3, 4, Alendril. 5, 6, Rampa. Darsal.
Darsal.
I don't like that.
And this is at +2 to hit, so I should probably just do +2. What I'll do is I'll put charge on him so it affects his armor class appropriately. Okay, there we go. Snaps his jaws. Giant brown bear.
Ooh.
Just misses. Oh, Darsal, you're up.
This changes things. Right. If I step back, it's an AOL, right?
Yep.
If you 5 foot step back, it's not. If you move more than 5 feet, it is.
Okay, what I will do is step back and do some sort of curing on Alendra.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's not that wounded, so I'll do a cure light. Why did that scroll away?
All right.
Okie dokie.
Alexis.
Does that
Am
include
I
the
here
50%?
where I'm currently standing?
Yeah, you could be close or in the neighborhood of there.
Oh.
So what we have here is in the blue circle. It's kind of like a simulated distance. It's about another 60 or 70 feet back to there. Otherwise, everything on the map is roughly where it is. You can be where you want to be on the map. You had a whole round to ride to whatever, and Sundancer's movement's probably pretty.
All right.
Just a quick question on Darsal. Doesn't he have the healing domain? 50% more on the heals?
Oh yeah, I never did figure out how to.
Okay, yeah, should have done that.
So it's 4 more.
4 more. I never did figure out how to empower that.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I know he's got it. Okay.
We'll say Nadia was hanging back and she double moved to be here. That way she's in the combat, wasn't in danger, but double moved.
Sure.
Can't do anything. And Alexis will ride by attack this bear.
Okay.
And so, in this straight line, if I can. Just
Yep,
ride
for
by
sure.
attack. So I'll put Alexis on bear.
Give yourself your charge bonus.
Well, does charge, can it be applied while doing ride by attack?
I think you have to be charging to do a ride by attack. No, I misinterpret that over my years of. Let me just check quickly.
I think you can charge. As part
Yeah,
of
I
it.
don't think you have to, though.
Yeah, very first line when you are mounted and use the charge action.
Okay.
You move and
Yeah,
attack.
The ride by, okay.
Yep. So
Alright. I guess I have to figure out or put something on me that adds charge.
okay, so yeah, so if you click on the effects button under the tools, top right of the room, it's effects. I put charge in there already, so if you just drag that over to yourself, you should be able to click it on, click it off at your leisure.
Charge is on. I'm blessed. Is that accurate?
You are
Okay.
in more ways than one.
Yeah. Alright, smite evil is off. Alright, perfect. And so I have it targeted properly. Keep an attack roll.
You're gonna blow this bear up.
We will see. I'm not going to hold my breath.
I don't think the armor class is too much to write home about.
One, well, I rolled a
It's
3.
still a hit. Yeah.
Alright. Take that.
It's
Poke.
a lance though. No. What do you get with a lance when you charge?
Double damage. Here you go.
What do you get when you get a lance with a spear to charge?
I have no idea. I've never used spear to charge. I get asked every day though if I have it.
The DM's favorite feat. You have spear to charge? Okay, so that bear is dying. Let's move him off the map.
Got poke. That's it for me.
Skewered like a wild bear. Alendril takes a deep breath. Thank you for riding that bear down. And he's going to step back 5 feet behind Darsal and fire. 2 more hits. Stone Giant number 2. He's going to throw a rock at. He's going to throw a pair of rocks at Sundancer. The best time to get Sundancer is when she's charged.
I didn't put charge on Sundancer. I guess I have to do that as well.
It doesn't matter. You got a better than 15 armor class, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably pushing 30. Ratatouille. With the Passatouille. Okay, Dire Bear number 2. I'll throw charge on. And runs up and tries to bite Sundancer.
Wow.
Jeez. It's a melee attack, and I can use the...
Yes, you can. Mounted combat. Yep. You have to. I think you have to beat the 30 that I rolled there.
No, it's hard, but it's not impossible.
Excellent. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Like I said.
Oh.
Hard, but not impossible. When you roll 5, you don't expect to succeed, so...
13. It's a 35% chance of success.
Yeah.
All right.
The good news is that 5 wasn't in combat. You can use it later with a bigger number.
Yeah.
This guy charges at Rampa. Let's put him in an actual square. Put charge on him. And a bite for the Rampa. Oh.
Yep, that bite.
They have free grab attacks. Let's have a look here. Plus
bite?
Yeah, plus grab. No, that's claws. Okay.
I thought it was just with the claws.
It is claws. Okay.
Okay. Just because.
All right.
Claws.
Sushi is going in for attack on one of these giants. Let's put everybody in squares. So let's see. I think the giant's going to get a attack of opportunity. It's a miss, and Sushi. Où est le sushi? Let's just do a bite. I don't know all Sushi's good stuff, so we get discount sushi tonight. 31. Okay. Round 3, Rampa.
All right, drop the bow. I changed to Naginata, but I'm only going to get 1 hit on.
I think you can do it as a full round. You drop the bow as a free action.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's got 4 legs and he's big. But I'm still a pretty good tripper, so I'm going to try and trip him anyway.
Okay.
Triple there? Wow.
You might be able to. Let me see here. Let's drag it on him. That's a hit.
So on his way down.
Just let me double check to make sure he doesn't have like a whole bunch of bonuses for.
Okay.
Let's see. CM 30 versus trip. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, and he's 2 lighter anyway because he charged. Although you may already have that in there. So
Yeah.
let me see. I've got 1 hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So take off the 5. I'm assuming he's not evil.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here.
So it's 18.
18 to dire bear number 1. All right. And he's prone.
9, 6.
Get you to pop
6,
prone
17.
on him for me.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, shit. I know what I didn't do. All right. There. I hadn't put him on. I hadn't put my attack on him.
That's okay. Do you have a second attack? I think.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I do. Now that he's prone. I'm up there.
Oh, it doesn't have prone on the. It doesn't matter. It's still a hit.
So, take the 6 off. 20.
Okay, so 20. That is dire bear number 1.
And that one I should have put on it. I've got
Okay.
him targeted now.
Got it.
And that's me.
Okay.
Done.
Stone giant number 1. He's going to throw 2 stones at Darcel. So he's going to fire a couple rocks at him.
Did he have precise shot?
Darcel's not in combat.
Oh, Darcel. No, okay. I thought you were talking about
No. No, Darcel.
no, he's not in combat. You're absolutely
24. You got your armor class +4 dodge on there versus giants. Yep. Okay, so it's still a hit. All right. Oh, boom, 20.
He's got big stones.
Darcel, over to you.
That may change things. How far does that go? 100 feet. Well, I got a new target. Who was it?
Stone giant number 1.
Number 1.
100 feet plus 10 feet per level?
Yeah, for
Okay.
searing light.
Okay, yeah, he's within range.
Oh, yeah. 106 feet. Damn right.
Should be out. Should be 200 feet. You're a 10th level cleric, no?
Well, he's 106 feet away from me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Did you roll to hit him?
Oh, yeah. I'll take that first.
Okay. All right, so we got the 5d8 we did already. Did it go on him? Yes, it did. Okay. Good stuff.
Get him back for almost as much as he hit you.
Exactly. It's a trade-off.
Yep.
Damn right. Okay. I'm happy now.
Alexis.
Okay. I guess we're not charging anymore.
It comes off automatically when the round goes by.
All right. Yeah, horse. There we go. So we'll just 5 foot step forward to full attack. But before we do that, Nadia's gonna give us a buff.
Okay.
I just gotta get to her. Why won't it? Perfect. This is going to encourage us to do well against these ruffian. So everybody gets Inspire Courage. – And that is a move action. So she still gets a standard action. But they're both engaged in melee. I don't want to shoot them. Why not? We'll just give a shot and take the penalty. So
The bear's far enough away from Rampa, you don't have to worry about firing into melee.
okay, so that's one. And crossbow. Pat. Not that it mattered.
It is prone, so you get a bonus against that. So it's a miss.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a hit anyway. Roll 2. 5, 3, and 2 have been my rolls so far today, so that's looking good. Clear targets. And so we're going to have Alexis attack. Where are your sheet? That. Targeted. That. And we do full attack.
The 19 is actually a hit.
Yay. Not a charge, so regular damage.
Regular damage. All right. Noted.
And since we're there, hey, why don't you take
Yeah.
a bite out of that bear that hit you, Sundancer?
Yeah. Bear biting 2 hoofs.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear meat's good,
Right. So
but most of us cook it first.
Bear.
bonuses are the same, even though the second 2 will be hoof.
Okay.
In terms of numbers on the die, that's the same. So I can
that's
just
fine.
roll it with one click.
Hit.
It's all hit, so
Yeah, because the bear charge hasn't gone yet.
3. There you go.
All right.
Hey, they're little damages, but they add up, right?
Well, yeah, it's 29 points of damage.
Yeah. All right, good job, Horsey. You're better at this than I am.
Alondrill's going to step behind, and he's going to fire at Stone Giant number 1 from a distance.
I did all that turn without screwing up the attack and targeting the wrong.
Targeting yourself. Nice. Hit and a miss. All right, so let's see here. Miss. Ooh, okay. Rata. Ratatouille. All right, Dire Bear number 2, full attack on Sundancer. Uh-oh. So we got a critical hit with a claw. And I think it was a grab attack. Let's see here. And it's a grab miss. All right. So Dire Bear number 1 stands up from prone.
Yep. Get back to just hang him on. Take the 5 off.
5
27.
back. Okay.
I've got 27.
Gotcha. All right. And he's going to lash out with 1 claw and try and grab you. $31.
Wow. You've been rolling winning numbers.
That's right.
That hits.
Because I'm the DM, baby. All right, let's see
You want to hit, you hit.
see if we
Yeah.
see if we grab you. Abracadabra! I want to reach out and grab you. Oh,
Oh, you might have.
you're in a grab. I think 35. It says hit. So you might be in a grappled situation.
Yeah. It's actually a 37 for grapple because I have improved grapple, but 37 is still not enough. You got me.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you rolled 35.
35. Yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me calculate the CMB.
Let's see here. It says I got +4 for something.
That's for my lore warden.
No, +4 for the bear.
Oh, for the bear.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, he's
here.
large to a medium, right?
No, it just says here CMB +15, +19 to grapple. So I think.
Okay, so another 4. So you got me. It's a
Okay.
40.
Alrighty. So let's put
So
grapple on
37
him
is
too.
enough. Yeah. Yep.
Did I put it on you? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's put it on the bear as well. We'll start using rules I never use. All right. Now we're having a good time.
We are.
Sasha and Sushi. So Sushi gets the full blender attack. Sasha's back here with Cheese reading the paper. Oh. Oh. All right. And then claw. Oh, I rolled on the wrong thing. 22. Let's put that on the giant. Still a hit. Okay, so claw. Another claw. If I hit this, I get to rend.
Ouch.
Let's see if I hit with the rend attack. And Al Gore. Just to... oh, missed. Just to save the environment. Rampa.
Right. Now, I want to try and break out of this.
I don't think you can use your Naginata while grappled, can you?
No. No, I wasn't going to use that. No. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to try and
Do I
do a CMB attack or an unarmed strike.
bring you into a square, or do I?
I don't think you do anymore. You at one point. I don't
One
think
point
would,
you did,
whatever.
yeah. Okay, I'm not worried about it.
All right.
If you wanted to,
try an
you can
unarmed
do
strike.
you could do full attack with an unarmed strike. It's grabbing
Yep.
you, so obviously it's close enough to hit.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows, and the first attack will be a stunning fist.
Oh, you think so?
I'm going to try it anyway.
All right, it's a hit.
They're both hits.
Both hits. See if
Okay. And okay. So the unarmed strike is
hit.
2. They're not plus 15. They're 5 plus 2, 4, 6, 10. So take 5 off those.
Take
There's,
15 off each of those.
No. Just take 5.
Take 15 total.
Oh, sorry. 14. No, not 15.
15,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. 5 each one. 15.
Dire Bear number 1. Okay, so that puts him at minus. $109. So yeah, so it's minus 14. So it's almost dead. It says it's dead.
All right.
It's dead
Did he make
enough.
the save?
It's dead enough for me. You want to
Oh,
see?
he's unconscious.
You want to see if an unconscious bear saved against the stun? Fire it
Yeah.
up. Let's see. What's
Well, he's not responding, so
it really stunned him.
Well, it would have been on the first one. Anyway,
what's the fort save?
I'm just trying to find out where it says.
What's your DC, matey?
Good question. I don't know where to find abilities. Okay, here we go. There you go, Stunning Fist. Wait.
In the olden
It's a
days, bears used to be able to fight beyond negatives. I don't see anything like that on these guys.
Yeah, I know.
Good thing too.
It tells me how I can make it different things. It doesn't tell me what the DC is.
What's the formula, though? Your wisdom plus your half your character level, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You keep going. I'll look it up. I got to get it out of the book.
He's dying
The book's in my
anyway.
bag. Yep.
Dying
But it'll
anyway.
be interesting for next time.
Exactly.
I think you're right. I think it's my monk level, half my other character level, or maybe just half my character level plus wisdom.
I think it's just half your monk level plus your wisdom.
No, because you don't have to be a monk to have Stunning Fist. You have to have some prerequisites if you're not a monk.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like a feat that you took specifically, or is it part of the monk?
It is a feat, but it's part of the monk.
Okay. Well, if it's part of the monk, it should say whether it's either character level or monk level. I'm guessing monk level. You got 2 rocks coming at you. They both miss. Darsal.
Okay.
Fort save DC 10 plus half my character level plus my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
That'd be 5 and 1 is 6. 16.
16? Okay. He would have passed. But he's unconscious.
wow.
He's
I used the easy way to get rid of him. I kicked him to death.
I'm gonna run up to this and give her some guidance.
All right.
thank you.
What to do that. All right.
Oh, that's right.
So, question on the terrain: these things that look like trees.
Just
Are they
just
trees?
ignore them. They're like stumps. You can go over them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is there something I could stand behind, take cover behind, or not?
No, they're just. That's the map they gave for the encounter. I didn't really.
Okay. Well, we'll have Alexis finish off this bear, hopefully. She will kill it. Not well, maybe
Yeah,
1 or 2.
both.
Holy crap!
Yeah, you
Hit 2?
only need a 20 to hit. You only need an 18 actually.
Well,
Bear's still up, I think.
good God.
He's in a frenzy.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll have Sundancer finish it off.
Sundancer. Nature's fury.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, that should do her.
Hit.
Kill.
There we go. Not quite dead, but yeah, dead. Dead enough for.
Damn, you're dead.
All right. Well, it won't be attacking again.
Dead enough for deletion.
Yeah. So, and then we're gonna now. I wanted to make sure Bear was dead before I moved out of here, or she wanted to make sure it was safe because she's squishy.
Okay, yeah.
So she'll move behind you guys, be like, "Cover me." Oh. I might as well take a shot at this giant. Stone Giant 1? And
Sure.
he's further away than it shows on the map, is that right?
Yeah, he's an extra 40 or 50 feet. I'm not going to worry about it, though. At this point, everything's kind of been moving 5 feet at a time. We're at round 4, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's good enough. As is on the sheet is good on the map.
Alrighty. I think she still needs to take a minus.
She might even be within range. 95 feet?
Range
Yeah,
80.
it's minus
Range
2.
80. Yep, so she's going to do that because does not want to get close. Everything else, no other penalties I know of. So
Nope.
take that.
Fire when ready.
Jeez, really? All these shit rolls. What the hell? Alrighty.
You have to bribe your DM. Alendrill. Alendrill is going to crack off another couple shots. All at minus 2 in case it matters. Oh, the 18 is going to be a miss. Okay. 24 is a hit. Stone Giant armor class is 22. Yep, that's good. Stone Giant number 2. This is a target-rich environment here. So we got Sundancer, Alexis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since you said Nadia was going to make a concerted effort to kind of stay behind, I'll say that.
Well, I mean, she's an available target.
I'll say that she's just on number 6. It's I'll have to roll 6 twice in a row, otherwise it'll be Rampa. So it's Alexis.
Okay, that's good.
Double rock shot.
Your job, Alexis.
27.
One hit, yeah.
One hit. $13.
Okay.
Stone Giant 2 stabilization. Oh, that's right. I think that guy's going to die. Get him out of the way. Ratatouille. Passatouille. I would imagine. And Sasha and Sushi. Sushi flies up. Is going to take the AOO. And just a slam. 26 is a miss. Sushi. Gonna go with Al Gore. Oh.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Yep. The highs, the lows.
Yep.
I laughed, I cried, I saved $5. Rampa.
Is it still up?
Yeah, it's still up.
15,
Still up. There we go.
30. Get up there. 30. 45, 50, 55, 60.
It's a straight line. You can run if you want. There's nothing impeding your movement. You can do, I think it's 4 times your movement on a straight line run. I don't think you can attack or anything at that point, though.
No.
You can't charge or
No,
anything.
but I can get up to the same level as him.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
It's a double move. It's a run.
It's either 3 times or 4 times, depending on what armor you're wearing.
4 times.
Okay.
Light armor.
Stone Giant steps back 5 feet and tries to swat Sushi out of the air. 17 is a 33. It's a hit. I don't know if he's got any special protections or anything like that, but 20 points. Darsel. You too can break into a sprint if you so desire, or you can use your wizarding ways. I hear dwarves are natural sprinters.
They have to pick up their skirts when they run. Skirts of armor.
Are you muted, Randy?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, that's all right.
Who's still alive here?
Stone Giant number 1. You can either use your magic from a distance, or you can. I think we were just talking about the rules of running. You can run up to 4 times your speed if you have a straight line unimpeded.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I want some magic. Lightning strike. Okay. Yeah. I can hit him with a flame strike.
You sure can.
Okay. Well, let's do that. Okay, what happened there?
So you click on, I believe, there we go. This looks like a savings throw, which looks like a success, but it'll half the damage automatically once you roll the damage. So it passed its save, but it should still take half damage from this. Yep, perfect. Awesome. Good job. It probably would have killed him if he didn't just step out of the way at the last instant. Alexis, I think you have a charge. What's Sundancer's movement's like 50 or something like that, isn't
50.
it? Yeah.
Right now it's 50, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I was going to do. So what I wanted to do... Why can't I pick up Dancer? Okay. Charge. If I charge... Okay, where's the spot? I guess I don't get flank because Sushi's not close enough to attack, right?
No, Sushi'd have to be on the other side of it.
Yeah, he moved back, so that doesn't count. So we'll just go to here, I guess.
Okay.
Boop.
And it did already take its attack of opportunity this round, so.
Well, it right by attack.
That's right, too.
Yeah. Would do that. So I have to put charge on myself, right?
Yep.
Do that. Oh, it doesn't stay there. I have to drag it on every time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wears off after a round.
Charge. Okay. And now...
It might be a pain putting the +2 on every time, but it's -2 to your armor class you went off at the end of the turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I don't mind. I just need to get used to it because, yeah, it is easier to drag it than it is to do the plus and the minus every time.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Let's target it. Oh, make sure I'm on Alexis. Okay. And let's give you an attack. And it's just 1. Stab. Oh, just take the first one. I know what I clicked the whole red button instead of just the +14.
Okay, so
whatever the first one is, it's the only one that matters.
Okay, the +19 one. Yeah, the +19 would be the full one.
Okay.
So it's both of them would have hit anyway. So that is a hit.
All right, there's some damage.
All right, still up. He's wobbling.
Okay. Well, Nadi just kind of moves a little bit. Is paying attention in case something's needed, but this is the only villain we see, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Only, okay, so we're done.
Okay. Ratatouille, Sasha, Sushi will go in and kill. She only has to do 2 hit points of damage. So, she gets 19 attacks. Pretty sure one of these is going to hit. Yep, that'll probably do it. All right. And then all the other 14 attacks kill it outright.
It looks like a paste, like these little red marks.
Yeah,
on the floor.
it looks like Sushi, actually.
All right. I'm going to come back and pick up my bow
Yep.
and then go back up to check out the giants. I'm assuming the bears don't have anything interesting on them.
They do not. Let me see if the giants have anything of note other than their equipment, which is just clubs and rocks. Clubs and rocks. This would have been more deadly. I should have had this, now that I'm looking at it. Should have had the stone giant on a mammoth.
Oh, interesting.
That would have been cool.
With it having all the mounted feats and
Yeah.
by attack and all that, yeah.
Have him be a ninth level cavalier.
Yeah, just get out of the way.
It'd be really nice if I could trip that sucker when the guy has to hit a DC 20 to stay on, or DC 10, whatever it is. Otherwise, he falls off his mount.
Yeah, it's
That little
just a large size great club. That's the only. If you guys have the ability to, I don't know, the knowledge, nature, or survival skills, you could probably skin those bears. But I don't know if it's worth spending a few days curing a hide.
I don't think we've got a few days to muck around. So
Okay, so this is getting near the end of day number 2.
I'm gonna use my wand to cheer up people. Alexis and
well, if we're toward the end of the day, we're going to get hit points back anyway, right?
Yeah, you might as well just use your
okay.
your channels. Yeah, nothing's going to attack you overnight or anything, so everybody can just get.
Yeah, so use a channel if you want. That's fine.
Yeah,
But the rest, we should be able to regain our own anyway, I think.
yeah.
Let me see.
all right.
Let's see here.
Try down.
Because I'm here. Target the friendlies.
And
So I'm assuming Ratatouille and the giant have passed into the valley already, bypassed these guys. They're way up ahead. The giant says to Ratatouille that he wants to keep going to Jorgenfist tonight. And you know for a fact that there was a combat probably about a half mile down the road.
No, I need spells.
He doesn't know what that means. Doesn't understand.
I need to be able to teleport in case danger comes.
If danger comes, I'll protect you. Let's keep going. We're close.
Like you protected me last time? Come on.
All right.
Have a seat.
Okay, you make a good point. All right, so night goes by. Next day, you find out that you're probably about a half day away in the overnight chats with Clevus. Probably could have got there by sunup if you'd have kept going. You guys want to do
this is going to bring us around behind
This is the main road up to Jorgenfist.
So at some point we have to get off the road to turn around to get behind it, right?
Yeah, if that's what it was, that's the way you want to go. I'm assuming with magic, you can get a decent look at things without having to before
before invisibility on Sushi, and she can.
Yeah, invisibility and
anybody
fly.
else can do that. Yep. Randy, just a quick question. You're only storing 3d6 on your channels. Shouldn't it be 5?
It should be
5, right?
5d6. It should be.
Okay.
So what you do is you open that up and just drag a couple d6s onto there.
I mean, it doesn't matter now because we've rested overnight. You get your spells back and everything else. But
Yeah, but it will matter. So what you
there'll be times when it makes a difference.
So what you do is you go to the action tab, you go to your channel energy, which is down the bottom here.
Yeah.
You want to see the little wheel to the right where it says channel positive energy, short description. There's a little wheel. Click on that wheel, and then you'll see the heal and the damage. So the damage, if you click on, it'll say damage and 3d6 positive. You click on the wheel, open that up, and then you should see. No, you don't want to do extra damage.
Okay.
Let's get rid of that. And you see the 3 dice in the bar there, the very first box. Just drag a d6 up to it and drop it in that box.
Oh, cool.
Nope. Time out.
Nope.
Let's get rid of that. Drag the d6 up to the box with the 3d6 in it already in it. There we go. And then do it again.
Wow. Okay, you gotta drag it tiny bit above. That's it.
There you go. And then for the damage or the heal, you just do the same thing. All right, so let's see here.
Grab a die. Hold up there. Oh, no.
It's okay. You got one in there.
Yeah, okay. It's a cool idea. Yeah, I have to drag it a tiny bit back. Oh, no. Tiny bit more.
All right, trying to think here if there's a better way to do this.
Yeah, the concept is great. The mechanics is a little bit off. Okay,
Mechanic.
see if I can do it again. All right, just gotta get rid of those 3 rows. Oh, okay, yeah, I can garbage can those. I think, yeah, okay. I have the means to get rid of them. Done.
All right, so let's see here. I'll just describe it to you instead of me sending a picture out and then telling you, you don't see this, you don't see that. So there's a valley, and the road that leads up the valley is probably just a 15-foot wide footpath. The footprints, though, are numerous. Giant, you even see mammoth footprints, ogres, hill giants, stone giants. There's a considerable amount of foot traffic on this trail leading into this valley. You're far enough away that you can see the smoke from presumably the fortress and all the watch, all the different little army watch camps and stuff like that, about 10 miles in the distance. So that's how far enough away you are. What do you want to do with Clevus at this point? You're probably within about 2 or 3 hours.
Clevus, my buddy.
He calls you Tui because he can't pronounce Rata.
I want to magic jar him, but I won't. I have to get that in every session.
You can.
I've been there, done that. Magic jar, coup de grace self. Go into another body, coup de grace self. Go into another body. 300 dead giants later. That was fun. What's my alignment? We have any paladins? We do or don't? No.
You do, yeah, Alexis.
Oh boy.
You guys aren't together though. You're
Yeah.
yeah. I'd say these guys are probably about a quarter mile back.
And she knows you well enough. We've adventured together since level 1, so she knows your nature. At least what you presented.
Yeah.
Like, what were you thinking? Just out of curiosity.
Do I kill him or not?
Oh, okay. I was
He was sleeping.
I was thinking like I was taking that like 2 more steps. Whether you kill him or not, whether you animate his body and then hide on him, use him to carry you into the.
Oh no! Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of good, so I don't know if I'd just murder, death, kill this guy.
But at some point, the charm's going to wear off, and you're going to have to deal with it, right?
Oh, the charm lasts 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the 9th day, I cast it again.
And he's got no chance of. I mean, he's got to roll 20 basically to.
Yeah, 1 chance, 5%.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't do anything
I go to the.
against his nature.
I mean, we can do this a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Go to the end of the module. We can like say we can pull a Star Wars and say that he captured us and we all look beat up, and then we get to the final thing and kill him everybody.
He does tell you though that he's never been inside Jorgenfist. That the rank and file soldiers don't go into Jorgenfist. Only the commanders and Magnimar and his guys. Everybody else is camped outside the walls. When you get close enough, I'll describe that. But I just wanted to know what you wanted to do with him beforehand. You can let him get close enough that he can just go off and say, hey, there's little folk coming, or you can somehow deal with it. He could just not wake up. I mean, you have ways to kill him in his sleep, don't you?
Well, when we walk up to you and you're at the feet of a dead giant,
somebody
we just killed a bunch of giants. So yeah.
Yeah, he's. I tell the party, here he is. Do what you want with him.
You're bringing him back to us?
No, he's asleep.
He's sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. So.
Is he evil?
Yeah, he's a giant. He's a hill giant.
Hang on a second.
So I asked that by verifying it with detect evil.
Yeah,
So,
it's not like he's not like demon evil, but
right.
he'd gladly make a soup out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Rampa. Kill him. Next.
And just do the coup de grace would be easiest. That would be more peaceful than
like you can
drag it out. So
you can arrange that. Is there anything you want to know before you do that, though?
what were his hopes and dreams? I mean,
He was kind of hoping to star in an off-Broadway show of guys and dolls. The best he got was a dinner theater production of 12 Angry Men. He was the Henry Fonda character, though. Alas, poor Clevus. I knew him well.
So what did we decide to do?
Kill him, I think.
we were hoping you would coup de grace him with the.
Yeah, I think ideally, before he wakes up the next morning, you're about half day away. You could just message, send somebody up. Somebody's got to do the dirty work. Unless
I'll do it.
Okay.
I don't like evil creatures.
Yeah, he's definitely an evil creature.
It's a coup de grace and auto crit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an auto crit. When you do it, though, you think out of the corner of your eye, you see Ratatouille wiping a single tear away.
I'm good
My
with
buddy.
that.
You lose more friends this way, Ratatouille.
I do. I don't have any friends.
Well, if this doesn't kill him, it will at least
We have to
wake
make
him
a
up.
save.
Yeah,
Well, he may not need to.
DC 100.
yeah.
17.
The damage might just do it outright. He's got 100 and something hit points.
All right. Well, let me see. 17, 28, 17, 28, 68.
If I don't roll a 20. Not bad. That's not enough, though.
Well, he would take
Boot.
Yeah,
68 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Low numbers. 70,
yeah, it's only
81,
it's only 90 something points of damage.
81. I get 89, I think.
89. Okay. Well, he fails his DC 104 fort save.
17.
So he's dead. You don't kill him outright with hit point damage, though.
No.
You're a little disappointed about that, Rampa. A little
I
disappointed
am.
with
Look at the
yourself.
low numbers on my
I know.
48s.
I know.
So he gurgles a little bit, then dies.
I know. And then
Wow.
Rampa goes back to the main camp, kicking dirt. Ratatouille's wiping a tear away. It's a lot of disappointment
Yeah.
with Clevus. So you guys make your way, probably more stealthily this time. You try to stay off the main road, cling along to the whatever scrub there is and stuff like that. Get close enough to Jorgenfist that you get a decent look at it. And when you figure you're about, I don't know, half a click or a click away, we use the invisibility flight combination to do a scout. That scout indicates there is a central fortress, circular, that has 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a gatehouse. There's 4 towers, and then it looks like a main tower, like a jagged black tower that is looks like it's constructed of different stone. Like it might have been an earlier construction. There's also a watchtower along the road nearing the mouth of the valley from when it kind of flattens out. You can see the cleft that the river runs through. You can also see, and that is on the far side of where you entered in. You would see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 camps of large humanoids, mostly giants. You see giants with mammoths, ogres, stone giants, hill giants. You also see the cleft in the river, and you fly to the other side. I'm going to need a couple of perception checks. So I guess for Sushi, okay, so Sushi spots, let's see here.
Oh, it's just because she's flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody else who is flying can also give me a...
I'm not flying.
So the cliff is about 200 feet. And it's fairly steep from the wall of the tower, there's probably about 50 or 60 feet to the edge of the cliff, and then a fairly steep cliff face that goes down to the river into like a little gorge that runs through this valley. Let's see, let's give you some elevations here. He spotted two different caves leading into the side of the cliff face. One is about 50 feet from the actual river, so about 150 feet down, and one's about 50 feet from the top. The one from the top had, see what kind of senses see she has. I don't know. Let's see here. Evasion, sheer spell strip. Stealthy, sheer concealment. She sees a bunch of insects webs on the uppermost one. Like it's like a spider den or something like that.
Yep.
And the bottom one, she sees a bunch of like bones and stuff like that were pushed out of the cave and are now kind of resting along the scree wall down by where the riverbed is. They look fairly old. Like they look like fairly big creatures that were hunted, like elk, maybe some mastodon bone. It was kind of like it's hard to say what she sensed there, but she could hear multiple creatures inside that cave. So she flies back. She's got the main gate itself, the building itself. She gives you a rough description of. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3 buildings inside the courtyard. There's one kind of jagged sort of tower near the middle, and it looks like there's a giant pit in the middle of the courtyard as well. As far as Sushi could see, there's a couple giants in each one of the towers. Stone giants, not hill giants. And there are probably a handful of giants in the actual courtyard. She didn't see any giants at the main gate.
Okay.
That's about all she has time for. It's about 10 minutes.
No giant, but in order to get to the main gate, we'd have to go through all these other giants.
Well, to get to the main gate, you'd have to stay along the road, pass by a watchtower, 30 or 40 foot high watchtower, and there was a couple giants keeping watch on that.
Yeah.
And there was specifically 3 camps. One camp of stone giant women in metal armor. The second camp was ogres. There was maybe 50 of them. And the third camp between the main gate and the cliff face was a bunch of hill giants. 20 to 30.
Okay, so basically, if we try to go through the main road, if we get spotted by the towers, we're going to have to fight a lot of people.
A lot of giants, yeah.
Giants and ogres. Okay, so if that the opening is 50 feet down the cliff face, the one that has the spider webs, we can reach that by 50-foot ropes?
Yeah, but you would have to be fairly close. You'd have to figure out a way to go about that unseen. Because the actual fortress itself and the watchtowers in the fortress are probably within 100 yards of that edge.
Okay, so if we're going to do that, we'd have to do it at night.
Have to do it at night, or maybe do it from the river below.
And come up. Okay.
So if
Down.
so that area there, there's another group of giants on the other side. She didn't really pay much attention to them, but there was another group of giants within the vicinity of that initial cave with the webs, the 150 feet down. So you kind of be in the
Okay.
middle of them. So and there's always giants wandering around, too.
Yep.
They don't specifically keep to their own camp.
All right. So if we have to get down to the base of the river, I guess, and then come back up and go up that way.
Yeah, you could try that. That's for sure. If you see you find another way to the river, maybe find another pathway through these mountains to the river, to another section up. So I guess it would be, upstream.
So I'm just trying to visualize this. From where we are now, the first opening is 50 feet down from the cliff, or is it 50 feet up from the base?
There's one 50 feet up from the base and 150 feet down from the cliff. The lower one is the one with the dead animal bones.
Okay.
The higher one, the one near the top, is the one with the spider webs.
Spider webs. Okay. Now, when we look down, are people paying attention to what the cliff face there?
No.
Okay. And altogether, it's 150 feet down, right?
It's about 200 feet altogether.
200 feet altogether.
Yep.
So the best, I'm open to anything else. My suggestion is we wait till it gets dark and drop down into the top one. Because if we go on the bottom, we may be spotted by the ogres that are down there, or giants, whatever they are.
The trouble is getting to the point to drop down. If you have a way.
Oh, okay. I just thought we had to go along. There's nobody up where we are. You're saying there are groups up on top of the cliffs.
Let me see. Let's just do a picture, maybe. So this is the map where we did the ogre fight, or the giant fight. I'll try to draw. Okay, so this is the Jorgenfist here. Then there's like the main gate. There's a tower. 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 There's a large central hole. Then there's like a couple buildings in here. The road runs up like this.
Hey, can you put the map up again? Because I deleted it,
Yeah.
and I can't find out what I did with it.
That's okay.
There you go. Thanks.
Okay, so say the road goes up like this, and there's a watchtower here.
Yep.
Then you've got the edge of the cliff.
Yep.
Cliff face. And then we'll say this is the river. So you got one near the top, one near the bottom. You've got a giant camp here, giant camp here, giant camp here, giant camp here, here, all around like that.
Okay, so I see.
So like right there would be the ideal spot to drop down, but
right, but we have to go by either this one or this one.
Or this one, or all these ones, or somehow get to the other side of this and go across that way. Go around this way.
So if we can get, there's no ogres down here, right?
No, there's no ogres down there, yeah.
So, and we're up here somewhere, I'm assuming.
Back, I would say you're probably...
Or maybe further back that way.
Yeah, back that way.
Okay, so if we take a wide circuit, we'd have to find our way down off the cliff to the ground.
Yeah.
And then we can come back here into this.
Yeah, like you guys are back over here. Let's see here. Get out of ping mode. You guys are back this way.
How big of a drop would it be to go off that cliff?
That's 200 feet from there to there. Top to bottom, 200 feet. So if you guys are here and there's like a bunch of mountains.
Yep.
Like even over to this way. I don't know what kind of resources you have. You might be able to find a way around this way. Or go back up and find a way all the way around that way.
How much rope do we have?
Unless you had
This
magic, we could just somehow.
Yep.
I'm
We don't
reading
have
it now.
group featherfall, do we?
I'm just reading Featherfall now. Find out what I can do with it.
I think you
Target
can
effects.
one per level.
One medium or smaller free-falling object or creature per level. No, two of which we can get. Okay, yeah. So I could do one creature per level, and it's Nadia, so she can cast it multiple times if necessary.
Okay.
My
So-
question was, how long would it last, and would it be enough to follow the duration? That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'd be able to fall from the.
Until landing or 1 round per level. So 8 rounds, which says 60 feet per round.
Yeah, you're
So-
fine.
So,
That's
yeah.
40,
We're good. 1
400.
casting for everybody, it sounds like, because 8 people.
Yep.
Yep.
It would get us down there. And actually 7, Nadia or Alexis has the ring, so she doesn't need the spell.
Yeah, and Sasha can
I
fly,
thought somebody did.
or
Yep.
Sushi can fly.
Yep.
How are you going to get to that point though? There's another. Getting down to one of the caves, okay, tackled. Getting to the point where you can drop down in the midst of all these giant camps.
How wide a berth can we give around here?
There's mountains over here. So
in the north.
like this is a
Okay.
valley too.
Okay.
Same with this. This is kind of like that. Pretty much most of the valley's taken up with giants and camps.
Okay. So we'd either have to
Fight-
circuit the mountains this way
Yeah, find another valley or another
or
path.
this way.
Yeah. Or somehow go from point A to point B without being seen.
I like the idea of going back through the mountains and coming back down here,
Okay.
jumping off the cliff.
Who's the survival?
Yep. I was just going to say, I think a couple of us have pretty good survival rolls, so why don't we try that?
Okay. Yeah, make some survival checks. See if you can find your way around this mountain to.
You want him in the tower? Or you want him?
No, go ahead. $20. Okay. Takes the-
Aldrill's got better than me, I think.
Does he?
Survival.
Let's see here. I keep forgetting what his
He took a couple levels of
couple
ranger.
levels of ranger. Yeah.
Yep.
23. Okay. It's not terrible though. I mean, it would take you about another day and a half to actually find a route, and you'd be probably 3 miles downstream or upstream. So the river would be going. The river would be
way.
flowing down towards that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you were in the river, like walking along the edge isn't really an option because you're looking at 3 or 4 miles of trying to cling to a rock face.
Yep.
Some spots are flat enough to walk. Other points you'd be right up against the rock wall. It's almost vertical. So does anybody have any boats or anything like that?
He's just checking to see if anybody. I sometimes take a boat.
Yeah, something like one of those swan boats.
Feather token.
Feather token, yeah. See
I
inventory.
do not have one.
Let's see if it's in the party sheet.
I don't think so. 2 things I should have bought, because I usually buy for my character. One is a feather token tree, and the other one is a feather token boat.
Yep.
Because you never know when you need a boat,
Or
and
a
a
tree.
tree is a great thing to block things. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Might be under Swan. SWAN.
Now, if it was there, it should be under feather token. I don't think we got one. Okay.
Or get in that river and swim. I don't know.
How fast is the river?
It's pretty quick and it's pretty cold. You're talking mountain river wintertime.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting it's winter.
Yeah. So you'd want to endure.
But no ice in the river.
There is, but it's not blocking the.
No, it
it's
won't
not
support
completely.
weight.
Yeah, not completely
Yeah.
frozen over.
Yeah. And if it's fast flowing, it won't have iced over much.
Other option is it uses up a big spell, but teleport.
That'd be the easiest, but would be the most.
I'm back.
expensive.
What are we doing?
Did how did we do Circle of Invisibility Sphere last time to fight the giants?
Not I.
Is that
Is that Nadia?
sounds like a bard thing?
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Nadia.
I don't know. It's not on my list. Invisibility spear.
Yeah, I looked for it. You know, it might have been Sasha. You know, now that I'm thinking of it.
That's the thing I normally put on a bard, but remember this one's with the book bard, so.
Let me check out Sasha.
Yeah.
I forgot to check. I forgot his got. Yep, invisibility sphere. Okay. What's the duration on that? 1 minute per level. Okay. So, what is the distance?
I was just going to ask how far can we get in 10 minutes?
Either that or how far can a dimension door?
That's true.
Oh, Dimension Door can only take a few people.
Well, when we're doing this fancy movement stuff, we can dismiss Sundancer. We don't need to worry about a large creature in
Yeah.
the mix.
Yeah, and Sushi can fly high overhead till she joins everybody. So it's Rampa, Darsal, Alexis, Alendril, Rada, Sasha, and Nadia. 7.
That's a lot of people.
It is. What can you take? 4?
I don't think there'll be 3.
Dimension door 3.
It's probably you and 3.
Yeah.
Teleport might be 4.
They're trying to get into the castle, or
They're trying to get into
down here.
one of those caves on the.
There's
oh,
So right here,
There's here
that one's 50
and
feet
here.
down. That one's 150 feet down.
So if we go this one that's up here, we have to go by all these the circles here are all ogre and giant camps.
Yeah.
So we'd have to sneak by them to get to a place where we could go down. If we get down the valley, there's nothing down here, and there's one 50 feet up, so we can get to that one. But we got to get to the valley first.
Yeah.
And right now, these are mountains on both sides, here and here,
okay.
and we still have to get by all the camps.
See,
So
so
we
you found another path, but you're looking at like 3 miles.
and I have to go around it.
Yeah, 3 miles downstream.
We'd end up here, but we'd still be 3 miles downstream. Now they wouldn't notice this, but then this may be difficult to get up here because this is the valley with a river in it. We'd have to cling to this really carefully to the side.
Either that
Otherwise,
or
we'd be in the river.
build yourself some kind of boat and navigate it that way. I don't know.
But if it's going to take us 3 days, okay. In the first day, if you can take a bunch of either teleport or dimension doors, we can get down up at the base here. And if you haven't seen it, we can at least get through the mountains.
You can fly over and see it. That's no problem.
Yep. Well, that's true. You guys
Invisibility and fly. It's you can get a look at that for sure. I'm assuming that Ratatouille probably went with Sushi to do the recon.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you've got a visual of it. You could teleport or dimension door directly into it. From, I'd have to get an actual distance though. I have a map for that. That's not it.
If you can teleport, we can do it from back here. We don't lose a day and a half. You can probably teleport us right in the beginning of this, the mouth of this bones location. We can expect the fight when we get in there, though. But this one had spider webs on it, and this one has bones in the doorway.
So it's approximately from a safe distance where you could, as a group, get close enough to dimension door, while under the sphere of invisibility, you could probably do about 700 feet. You could probably do that from about 700 feet.
I just say maybe I should teleport to town, buy a scroll of wind walk, have Darcel cast it, and then we're all good.
You could definitely do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Wind walk at night so they can't see us.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Wind walk, you turn into air and you can go 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, it lasts for hours and hours too.
Yes.
I don't know if it's dismissible. Let me just check that.
It is.
It is 1 hour per level dismissible. Yep, cool. All right, that is going to run you.
We'll need 2 of them probably. It's 11th level, so you get three people plus the caster per casting.
Okay, so that's 4. Yeah, you'd need 2. 6 level spell scroll. Scroll cost.
It's like it's 1100 or something. 1500.
You could probably just trade some of the shit that you just got.
There you go.
See here.
Yeah, nobody needs that +2.
There's 700.
Bladed scarf.
Per level, okay.
Mithril anklet. It's worth 1,000.
This spell should be 9th level. Just my 2 cents.
Yeah, wind walk or air walk?
It's a 6 level spell. I don't think. Do you have airwalk?
No, I've got airwalk. Wind walk is out of my league right now.
Okay.
You get a scroll and there's a 5% chance it fails.
So let's get rid of the mammoth bones, statuette, the mithril anklet, and the mock eye. Is about the same as what 2 scrolls of windwalk would be.
Okay, let me roll a percentage, see if I die.
Okay. Yeah, you're teleporting.
And who's coming with me? Anybody?
Yeah, does anybody want to go back to Magnimar?
I'll go back to help protect you if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, and bring Darcel too, because I don't know if the scroll I'm getting screwed or not.
Okay.
Sure.
Boom! 0-0.
Oh! Close.
17, I'm fine.
You're fine.
Try making it home.
Teleport
Come
back.
back home.
Ha ha! All right.
No problem.
No problem. All right. Rest. I'm assuming you want to rest today. Get those major spells back. Okay. Wind walk around. I'll give you the description of both caves, and you can decide when you want the wind walk to end and stuff like that. The lower cave, I think you're pretty much invisible when you're walking, aren't you? The wind walk?
You look like it depends. Depends on how the DM plays it.
Let's have a look here. Wind walk. All right.
You look like a little cloud.
Like cloud vapor. Okay, yeah. It's not worth. So you can do it at day or at night. It's up to you. What do you think would be best?
How many humans can? What do we have? We need. I can see in the dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Can everybody see in the dark?
Dark's no problem for Alexis.
Okay. Cool.
Nope, I can't.
Maybe a little bit for Nadia, but if she's close to us, we can work that. Do that.
So at the bottom cave, musky smell lingers near the entrance to this cave, a thick, almost reptilian stink. Dozens of bones, many immense mammoth or oryx remains, lie scattered on the ledge overlooking the river 50 feet below. So that's the lower one. The upper one is... this cave crawls. Countless bloated, many-legged insects trample one another as they carpet the floor and climb the walls, creating a susurrus of million-clicking bug legs. The deepest part of the cave seems to be unnaturally thick with darkness and fallen webs. That's the upper one.
It sounds like swarms and spiders in the upper one, and something big in the bottom one. So, which poison do you want?
I want to go in the window to kill the general.
Yeah, why are you bothering going here? You would walk right down the hole.
If we go in the bottom one,
You actually could.
we're less likely to be any noise that will attract the people from the top.
Before
And if
we
we do get into the castle that way, we'll be at the bottom.
before we get any further, in the center of the courtyard was a pit. I think it was about 100 feet across, and it looked like there is a. So no, it's about 80 feet across, and it looks like there are a bunch of crows and buzzards swarming over, like, in and out of the pit, and it looks like
Arian.
Okay, so that's maybe a rubbish pit, or maybe down to another section. There is also, let's see here. It looked like a feasting hall. There was maybe a stables. There's a bunch of mammoths in there. It looked like a main tower too. Let's see here. The spire. Give you a description of the outside of the spire. White streaks cover the side of the stone spire and the surrounding ground, thick as paint. Many of these immense bird droppings are splintered with elk bones and scraps of hide. The spire rises to a needle point 150 feet above, but at the height of 50 feet, an opening in the northern face allows access to a round chamber within which has been built an enormous nest. There's also a black tower.
There's a dragon with these guys, isn't there?
Yes. The tower is next to the gates. It's like a square.
Which path that we're choosing from has the stronger evil aura?
You wouldn't know because you wouldn't be flying at all.
Okay, I thought we were together.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
I'm giving you guys like the lowdown of what you could just recon without putting yourself in any danger.
Okay, gotcha.
Before I'm getting a final decision, because once you cast the wind walk and zap out of it, that's it. You've gotten where you're going. You can't. I don't think you can turn it back on and wind walk after that.
Yeah, it takes 5 rounds.
What, to turn it off and turn it on? Let's see here.
Yeah, it's broken.
Okay. Okay. So you can turn it back on then.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the layout of the place, whether you guys want to go actually inside the keep or in one of these caves.
Oh, I'm good with any of them.
I want to go to the end of the module, but don't listen to me.
I'm good with that. You guys have the magic and the resources too. I'm not really sure if you know where the end of the module is. You can guess.
Well, I doubt it's in a cave.
Well,
Well,
the
the
question
cave-
is whether or not the cave leads into the castle, or whether it's just a cave.
Yeah, exactly.
But if we have the means to go directly into the castle,
Which you do.
it's Windwalk, why don't we do that?
You also have the means to explore the cave and then zap back to Windwalk. So
Well, do you want to try one of the caves first and then head to the bottom, or what?
it's up to you guys.
The reason I prefer to check out, especially the bottom one down here, is if we do get into a big fight and all these gangs out here decide to come in, we may need an escape route. And I'd like to know if that is a way out.
Make it happen. Let's go.
All right.
Which one you going
How
to?
long? How long does the Windwalk last? That we could turn it
11
on and
hours.
off again.
11 hours.
All fucking day. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
I thought once you turned it off, it was off, but nope.
Yeah, well, we get that's an escape.
It
pod.
probably should be. That's why I was
Yeah,
saying
I
it should be a
think so.
9th level spell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're too messed up, and we could just wind again and whoosh ourselves out of there.
Yeah, it takes 5 rounds, I guess. To and from Vapor's form takes 5 rounds, so.
Oh, I see. So that's 5 rounds of not taking any other actions.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But yeah, okay. We'd have to not be in combat.
Kept creating
Gotcha.
wind.
5 rounds of breaking wind.
Yep. Okay. We all good with going here first?
Yeah.
Let's see, I got rid of the
Okay.
map. Which one did you choose?
The lower one.
Ah, the
Bones.
The bones. All right.
We do not have enough to account for Sundancer and Windwalk. Is that right?
I don't believe so.
I don't know if he'd be able to.
I think you had enough for 4 and 4, so
Okay.
I counted
That's
8.
fine. I just would like to then dismiss Sundancer and we'll summon him if.
Yeah,
we need to.
you can wait till the next day when you can summon them back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I have no problem with that. I just want to make sure right before we cast Windwalk, that's when we should do it, because in case we get a surprise prior.
All right. Let's see here. So they gave you 2 different maps on the same map. So let's I'll just move Sundancer to the side. And cheese.
Oh, he'll be narrating again.
Yeah,
He used to
1,
do
2,
your
3,
level.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. So we have musky smell lingers near the entrance of the cave, a thick, almost reptilian stink. Dozens of bones, many immense mammoth or aurochs remains lie scattered on the ledge overlooking the river 50 feet below. And we have here... Let's get knowledge nature checks as you're reconstituting.
We've rested since our
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, everybody's at...
I don't know how to make it to where I use this.
I think 2 days have gone by. One day to to teleport, one day to look for alternate routes and scout out and stuff like that. Yeah, that's enough Ratatouille. These are wyverns. There's 3 of them. They look like they look like they're fairly jacked up though.
Oh boy, dire wyverns.
Dire verns.
Okay.
So let's say 5 rounds go. 5 rounds go by and you guys reconstitute.
Let's go after the wyverns.
All right, let's get initiatives. As you guys are phasing in,
Okay.
like an old Star Trek transporter. And Sasha, we need 1 4. All right. Round.
That's interesting.
Alexis on foot this time. Uh-oh. Ratatouille.
Just a second. My initiative is +8, but when I rolled it, it shows me with a +6.
Oh, do we have you as grappled still?
Oh, that's probably right. You probably do.
Let's see here. Probably do.
Oh, and
Yep.
Spark Courage is still on because we haven't forwarded 3 rounds.
So that should be, I should be an 18, 16, no, an
That's
18, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I can't find my map. I'm seeing it be off the map.
There we go.
There we go. Yep.
Map? You need a map.
Much better.
They don't need no stinking maps.
I know where I am.
Let me buzz 3 rounds ahead here to clear that off for everybody.
Where the hell am I? Where the hell are we?
All right. Ratatouille. We got
Yeah,
I think
I'll do knowledge on them, and I get a 30.
Yep. So what do you
So
want to
they-
know?
Do they speak?
I think they speak Draconic.
Oh yeah, they speak Draconic.
They do.
Okay.
And it's a knowledge
Should
nature for
they-
these guys, right?
Yeah, you know that they're about as intelligent as a human, so
Dun, 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 dun.
on Advanced Wyvern number 3. As
Oh,
failure.
hello. Hello.
Welcome to my home.
The humanoids are here to attack. Get them! I'm warning you.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Get the humans. Kill them.
You'll always be welcome in my home. I mean, get behind me.
I'm a one-trick pony.
That's all right. 20, 25, 30, 35. Kind of swoops out, kind of hovers over top of Ratatouille in a protective fashion and tries to sting. Alendril. Oh, Alendril gets lucky. Rampa.
5-foot step.
From there, you can probably see the other one. And you,
I
Don't
can see the
kill
one.
my
I can see
friend.
one in here. Oops.
yeah, don't kill his friend.
I can see one there.
Yep.
I can't see any, but I can see that one. Okay.
There's a third one around somewhere.
Target. Oh, I'm sure there is. That get target. Okay. Now, are they? Well, you'll tell me if they're evil. I'll
Yeah,
know as soon as it.
I believe they are neutral evil. Nope, just neutral.
Just neutral. I thought they were just neutral. Okay. But I'm still going to hit them.
Oh, we've got
My wyvern friend is dead.
you got a crit and a regular hit.
Okay. There's the regular hit.
Okay,
Why is it 2d4? Oh,
you rolled a
I clicked on
dagger.
the dagger. My fault.
Okay,
There.
Let's get rid of the 31 then.
So that's 25.
So let's just do that. 25. Got it.
And I guess I can click this 4 times.
Is
Or I
it
can
times
add
4 or
68.
times 3?
4.
Times 4?
Yep.
Okay.
My buddy's dead.
She just rolled crit. Because it's adding the...
Yeah, you can take out 9, 16, 17, 22, 3. You can take 29 out of that. So basically 32, 64, 80, 92.
Yeah. Ratatouille is covered in wyvern guts. That one's dead.
That's one less to fight. And I'm done.
Save yourselves, wyverns.
Sushi. Let's see here. Let's see what sushi. What does sushi see? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sushi would go to there. She'll move up a little bit to protect Ratatouille. Allen drill. I think from a 5-foot step, but Allen drill could see that, and fire twice. I think that's the wrong bow. No, it's the right bow. No, that's the right bow. Full attack on sushi. Miss, 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 miss. Gotta roll pretty high. Getting near 30, I think. Alexis.
We know that there are 2 more, or we.
Yeah. Ratatouille can probably hear one coming out of another tunnel.
Okay.
Rampa could
Not
probably.
even-
Yeah. You guys can probably hear it.
Target friendlies. And I guess the horses, although they're not present, will get buffed.
That's fine.
And we'll go do some inspired courage.
Sundancer says to Cheese, can you feel that?
Yeah, I feel inspired.
Oh.
Yep. So that's move plus a move action, 2 move actions. Her turn is over.
Okay.
While she's moving, she'll withdraw her ranged weapon, so she'll have something in her hand. Clear. And now I need to go to Alexis, and it appears there's something dangerous up and to the right, so it's 5, 10, 25. I guess we're gonna have to get in there and be acrobatic attempt to be nimble and try to avoid that attack of opportunity. We'll
Sure.
see. I don't expect to succeed, but we will give this a shot. Skills, where are you? Skills. It's a positive number.
That's encouraging.
So that's a 20. Does she get attacked?
I'm pretty sure she does. Just let me double check.
Yeah. That's actually a good roll for her. So
Yeah.
it's like...
Where's the size on it? It's large, okay. CM. Yeah,
Well, has
20,
it moved,
27.
Has it moved in initiative yet?
Yeah, it has.
Okay.
It attacks Sushi. Okay. Let's see here. The attack of opportunity is a failure.
Great. Alrighty, well, I moved, so I get 1 attack.
1 attack.
That's going to be her not lance. Flaming sword. It was just the first one. I clicked the wrong button.
Okay, the highest one is 26 is hit.
All right. And I don't know if the fire is going to do anything, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah. These are just like basically mixed between dragons and animals.
Yeah.
With a poison stinger.
The poison
Oh,
stinger.
that-
That's what you want to avoid.
Yeah.
That's a hit, and you do damage. It hurts it to the max.
To a little bit of damage. Not
It
too bad.
does.
That's it for me. Okay. All that was correct.
This one comes around the corner, expecting to see a bunch of different stuff, but it sees Ratatouille instead. Chomps down.
Save yourself.
Chomps down with a bite. Oh, you lucky
Take
bastard.
Take that.
Darsal.
That's so funny.
Yes, oh my goodness.
Oh, I was going to do a grab and everything.
Wow.
Even though you teleport away. It's still fun to make you do it. Darsal.
Yeah, okay. I have my doubts about this being a real wyvern, given what it just did, or didn't do. However, yeah, okay. Let's do a flame strike on that guy. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay, good. Targeted. Fantastic. Holy lag here.
21 probably hit.
Oh, you don't have to hit. It's flame strike, right? Yeah, it's saved. But you still do damage.
What's the save? Okay. Oh, that was a hit. Yeah.
Yep, 20 points of damage.
Which one did
Yeah.
you hit? This one?
Up here.
You got number 2. Yeah, it's the one to Ratatouille's 11 o'clock.
Yep. Why can't I do that?
Ratatouille.
Just dimensional hop here, and then go. Oh, big scary wyvern.
Rampa.
Pardon me. Okay, just making sure that I had locked myself off one of the modes at the top. I'm now unlocked. All right. I will take a... I can't get him with 5-foot step. I'll come to here. And I'll get one attack at him.
All right.
Wow.
Let's see if that hits. That's a miss.
Yeah, I figured it probably would be. It's hard to hit when you roll 3s.
Can you use your hero point?
When does it restore?
It just did. Sasha and Sushi. Sasha's back here smoking a pipe. Sushi will get within 5 feet and begin the blending process. Okay, so it's a bite. It's a hit. And 2 claws. The rend. And our friend Al Gore for the kill. I think I'm missing the tail slam too. Jesus Christ. Unless I'm just doing it wrong. That's quite possible as well. Alright, well that one died. It's at minus 40 something. Alendrill. Alendrill steps back 5 feet.
That's better. I thought you were doing that to us.
No, that was sushi. Yeah, it's like sushi's like a ninja blender.
Yeah, I was gonna say a blender, mix master.
Yeah, exactly. One hit. Alexis. You could mount sushi, then do a ride by
Yeah,
it.
no kidding, right?
Pretty sure strength is probably off the. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Nadia shoot the living wyvern here.
Sure. Yep. It's far enough back that you don't have any penalties.
Supposed to be qualified in this weapon, but today has proven otherwise. Yep.
Oh.
I promise I know how to use this.
She shoots herself in the toe.
Yeah.
Fortunately, your shoes were one size bigger than they needed to be, and she doesn't take any
Yeah.
damage.
Not a problem. That was a standard action. Move action is going to be swearing up a storm, wishing she had skills.
Not the only one rolling threes, it would appear.
Yeah. Perform cuss words.
Yeah, I think we'll do a movement there to get out of the direct. But now we got to do Alexis. You know, I'm thinking that Sushi can go in there and blend the shit out of it. Why would I go in there, draw the attack for opportunity, and then do nothing? You know?
Yeah, and then Rampa's right there too. Rampa just killed one in
So, yeah.
one
I
shot.
think I'll just.
Get to the edge. You can go another 5 feet, and that'll get you to the edge.
And it won't draw.
It won't draw, yeah, because it's the first square that you entered.
And I'll just be defensive in nature. I know it's not full defense because it's not a full round action, but I'll just be like shield up, ready.
Okay.
Ready in action. If it happens to step in a square, I'll hit it. But
Alrighty.
I'm going to let the person with reach and then let Sushi go in there and blend it.
All right.
You get to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
So it steps out. You can take your shot.
Okay.
It just wants to have a good line of sight on Rampa.
Okay, why am I not able to target? The map just went poof, and I don't know why. If you could resend it.
Sure.
Sorry. There we go. Got it targeted. And we want to not use... I'm so used to using the lance, I got to make sure I hit the correct weapon. Hey, it's not a 1.
There's a hit.
Take that. Step near me.
All right.
Slap.
It's going to buffet you with a wing, though. It's got 2 wing attacks, so we'll do the one attack at you first.
Okay.
That's a miss. You get the other wing, Rampa. 21. So there is the sting. 24.
No.
And the bite. And that's it. All right. You survived. Darsel.
I did. The sting is the only scary thing. The other one's just hit points.
Yeah, everything else you can fix.
Searing light at the guy.
Alrighty. This one's at -4 because you got Alexis in there.
Yeah, okay. Can I move a little bit closer? Okay.
Yep, you can move as close as you want, but Alexis is still going to be threatening him with a melee weapon within close range.
Even if
Unless
I
you, do you have precise?
Yep.
If you have precise shot, it mitigates it.
look out. Okay.
Or just delay and see if we kill it. Oh, never mind.
That's with the -4, or no?
Didn't
Touch. touch is 12. So even if it is -4, you still hit.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. And it burns. That searing light.
The ring of Darsal.
Sundays are Nadia, sushi, cheese, ratatouille, back to the top. I imagine it's probably just going to defer to Rampa. There we go. Yep. The Patatouille.
Oh, I softened them up for you.
You did. Oh, shit.
We've got, I think, 2 hits. Just let me double check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Drop the holy.
Yeah. So, 58 minus 14. 44.
44.
That's me done.
Yep, that'll kill it. Puts it at -13. Dead. Okay.
What snaps?
Now we search the place. These guys got to have treasure.
Do we have
And look
the
for
means-
secret doors in the corners.
Do we have the means to harvest their poisons?
I'm not sure if anyone's good at handling poisons or not.
Yeah. I didn't know if that's something that
I don't think.
our rogue might like.
Yeah, he might like it, but he might also poison himself and kill.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Okay, so this cavern overlooks. It's called the Mushkill River. I've been home to wyverns. Blah blah blah. The wyverns have a fire opal that fascinates them endlessly. They place the sparkling gemstone atop a low mound of sand in the center of the cave where they can watch it as the sun rises and they drift off to sleep. The fire opal is worth a couple hundred gold pieces. A paltry sum compared to the rest of the value of the treasure that lies heaped, almost forgotten in the southwest spur of the cave. Buried under a collection of favorite skulls, horse, elk, thigh bones, and well-gnawed bits of hide is a chest. Aladril does the prerequisite road stuff and checks that it's not locked or trapped or anything like that. There is 1,435 gold pieces, 2,987 silver pieces. Behind the chest lies an ancient staff that's magical. And
I like stabs.
yes, it is a. Give us a spell check, spellcraft.
Okay.
Pretty sure you'll be able to identify it. It's caster level 9, so.
Roll.
Yeah, it is a staff of heaven and earth. And here's the spells that you can use.
Ooh.
Gust of wind, stone shape, airwalk, control winds, or spike stones. So I think it might be clerics.
That looks very clericy.
Looks super clericy. I'll put
Especially
that.
with Windwalk.
Yeah. So
Darsal, you've got a new staff.
What?
Oh,
they're all
Who?
they're all unstaffed with you.
yeah.
All right.
You have your own staff.
Your secretary comes in and says your 2:00 appointment here is Darsal.
Sorry, dogs distracted me. What
There was a staff in the treasure.
It's a magic
You
staff.
have it now,
Oh, okay.
or you'll take it up when it gets put in the list inventory.
So you're
You
gonna
can check all around.
check all around.
Especially-
Doesn't seem to be any extra to this cavern system.
No secret doors. Okay.
No secret doors. I'm going to say it takes you probably, I'm going to do probably at least a half an hour.
Okay.
So not an overnight. Oh, I did. Shit. That's okay. Don't worry about that. I clicked the wrong thing. Just take off your, the one spell that you used, Searing Light. I don't think anybody took any damage from that. All right. What I was going to say is, if you're going to go windy and then go check up the upper level.
That's what I would suggest.
Okay.
Look at what we got on this side.
Yeah.
All right. Let me move you all over here. Look at that.
Oh, there's not a new map?
Not a new map. It's a two
new
for
map, okay.
It's a 2-for-1er.
Okay.
All right, let me give you the old description Rooney on this one. Somehow that got shared. All right, that was me. All right, this cave crawls. Countless bloated, many-legged insects trample one another as they carpet the floor and climb the walls, creating a susurrus of a million clicking bug legs. The deepest part of the cave seems to be unnaturally thick with darkness and fallen webs.
Okay. So we're using the same map as before then?
Yep.
Okay. Can you put it back out again? I was expecting a new map, so I killed that one.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, that's good. All right. Do these bugs and stuff look like they're swarming at us?
No, they don't look like they're swarming at you specifically, but there is a lot of them. You've got a ledge there that you can kind of gather on before you actually go inside the tunnel itself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm in. Oh, it's
You got
you're talking about this ledge here or here?
yeah, right where you are.
Okay. That's why I moved in a little bit. Okay.
Looks like knowledge nature. Anyone?
I got to put a point in
You get 30.
knowledge nature.
Okay, yeah. This looks like the lair of giant funnel web spiders, but the webs look like they've maybe almost, they wouldn't fossilize, but they've kind of maybe calcified a little. It's been a little while since there's been any new webbing, but it's like thick and ropey enough that they're rather large if they are still around.
Okay.
It's like spiders. This probably be like the size of a horse. Like I say, the webs that surround everything in this cave, the tunnel that you'd be walking into, kind of old and brittle when they should be fresh and sticky.
So we can just move them aside as we move in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep your eyes open for spiders, boys. Anybody need alchemist fire? All right. Well, if I get to the point where they look a little sticky again, I will throw alchemist fire on them.
Okay.
We got all these little bugs in the ground. I guess I could. I'm only going to get rid of a 5 or 10 foot patch if I do that. So I won't throw it yet.
Okay.
I just keep my naginata ready. Okay, gentlemen and lady, shall we go?
I got a question. The map is all black for me.
Okay. Let's see here. Alexis.
I can understand that if it was Nadia, 'cause she can't see in the dark, but I should be able to see at least limits of dark.
Is that better?
Hmm.
Oh, because you're probably on Nadia. There you go.
Alrighty.
That's probably what it was.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to be in that order, but anything another 10 or 15 feet up.
Okay.
That was just to move everybody in so they could see.
Let's see what I have. I could have sworn I grabbed at least one alchemist fire. But seems it's been a while, and I may have stuck them all on Sundancer. see any. Maybe Nadia's carrying. Yep, Nadia has 2. Alrighty, good now. Who's is Nadia the only one that can't see? I think so. I think everyone else is.
It's daylight, though. I imagine you guys are doing this in the daytime. I don't know. I could be wrong. What time of day did you want to do this?
Whatever y'all wanted, I don't care. I mean, because we can make adjustments.
If you wanted to wait till nighttime, then you have to worry about that kind of stuff. If it's daytime, the cave is big enough that the ambient light wouldn't be shadowy till you get to near the end of it. It's like a 20-foot wide cave mouth, which is pretty extensive.
Well, she can cast light, but that would be a beacon, you know.
Well,
Hello,
throw light out, if you want
here we
that, throw
are.
light on my Naginata.
I can do that if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Won't be that subtle, but if they are spiders or something like that, they may have tremor sense anyway.
So I guess if I target you, it'll show up in your little buff thing, right?
No, you'd have to drag the let's see here, effect on there, like torch, or was it light spell?
Just a light spell like
Yep.
that.
There we go.
So okay.
Boom. Just the same thing from the effects. Just drag and drop.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Oh, is it locked or something? A bit locked. Nope. Okay. No swarms forming or anything like that. See that the webs are heaviest near the back of the cave, probably to the left.
Okay. I'll go a little further.
Okay. Let's give us a perception check, please.
Yep.
All right. You see, like almost like a wall of webs crossing the. There's 2 branches. Looks
Here?
like, yeah. It looks like the passage to the northeast seems to come to a fairly abrupt end. It looks like the passage to the northwest is choked with webs. You don't. You see a lot of small creatures, like tiny insects, writhing all over it. But it's the same kind of insects that kind of carpet the floor of the cave. They don't seem to be forming into a swarm to hurt you or anything like that.
They don't?
No,
Or they do.
They do not.
They don't. Okay. So my question then is, oops, hang on. Oh, I can't move myself 5 feet. Oh, I know why. Okay. Hang on.
Ping.
Okay. So do these also seem to be old, crusty webs?
Yep. But it's like so thick that it's almost like a wall.
Okay. Okay. Well, if nothing is happening, I'm going to go up to the corner here and start checking for secret doors.
Okay. So when you get to here,
Yep.
let's see here. I'm going to get you to make a reflex save for me.
One of those, eh?
Yes. Okay. So you leap out of the way just as a area of web clings to there. Doesn't catch you in it. And we're going to go to initiative.
Okay. Did it seem to be a trap-like thing, or did it a creature? Well, I guess I'm going to find out.
It seemed to come from over your shoulder. Over your left shoulder.
Yep.
And we're getting on 11 o'clock. We can either put a pin in it here, or I'm good to keep playing. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Want to wait till Alex is back from his trip?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, I'm good either way.
Okay.
find her. Yeah.
Sounds good. Let me give you a sneak preview. So as you glance back over your shoulder, Rampa, you can see this moving in the webs.
It's a nasty little beastie.
It's fair size. You're looking at it's about the size of a horse. It's definitely a spider, but then there's all kinds of stuff clinging, like crawling on top of it as well.
Okay. Knowledge.
Religion.
All right.
30.
I think I put.
This is called a death web. It's like an undead spider. That's made of. It's like the husk itself is like an old dead spider that's hollowed out, and swarms inside of it that are controlling it. And you think you see multiple ones, but you're not sure.
Oh, so it's not the spider itself. It's something that's inside the spider.
Yep.
Okay.
And it leaps out, and then we'll start the combat there.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good game, guys. We get the start of Book 4 officially underway.
Oh, good.
The Fortress of the Stone Giants.
Well, good. We got to be getting close to level 11 then.
Let me. You're a little underleveled for this part, but you'll be a little overleveled for the next part. And then I'm going to intermix in some of the Curse of the Crimson Throne before we get back to the Rise of the Runelords. So
the only thing we have to do is survive, and we'll be in good shape.
yeah, exactly. You get about 15,000 more to go, and you made about 5,000 today. Once you get into the adventure, the experience points are becoming hot and heavy. There's some pretty big fights in this.
I could say so will the creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. That was
Good.
great.
Oh, 2 weeks from today.
Yes, we'll see you in 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yep.
In 2 weeks.
Take
Yep,
care,
2
Randy.
weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.